Transportation in the city went mostly unaffected, except for buses that were vandalized and set ablaze by protesters. The fire brigade hoses down a best bus vandalized and set ablaze by protesters. Silent protests seem to be a thing of the past for the Maratha community, as yesterday's band turned violent at several spots across the city. The police were out in large numbers, and managed to clear road and rail blockades, but as the day progressed, the agitation escalated to burning buses. Best buses damaged. There was significant damage to Best buses during the protest. Best Undertaking spokesperson, Hannah Goffin, said 3,211 buses were put into service out of the fleet of 3,238. Over the course of the day, protesters attacked buses in 21 different incidents. A total of 25 buses were hit, 2 were burnt down, 9 were vandalized, and the tires of 10 were deflated. The charred remains of a bus set ablaze by protesters. The bus burning incidents took place near Vashi Bridge in Mankad, on bus routes 501 and 507. Protesters set the seats on fire and threw petrol bottles inside to fuel the flames. The windshields of several buses were broken. I had gone to work at Madunga in a Best bus, but on my way home, I learned that buses were being targeted. So, I took a train home, said Shivani Amin, a resident of Chembur. Protesters swarm a bus stand and railway station in Thane. Trains go steady in the Western Railway. A handful of protesters gathered on the Churchgate-bound fast line at Jogeshwari and stopped trains at 9:16 a.m. However, the police removed them from the tracks within 8 minutes. On the main line of Central Railway, protesters blocked trains at Thane Station 10:20 a.m., but there too, the cops dispersed the mob in 4 minutes. There were no disruptions on the line after that, informed railway officials. Cops lathered agitators at Nitin Company Junction in Thane, after the protest turns violent. Pics, Samir Markand road blockades, no cabs. The protesters also demonstrated below the Jagriti Nagar metro station in the afternoon. As a precautionary measure, the entry and exit of metro stations were closed for a short while, but services resumed soon after. While citizens initially found the roads clear in the morning, protesters later started road blockades at a few spots. Demonstrators carrying Morcha flags stopped Best bus number 288 at Kandivali. Sources said some protesters had allegedly also stopped an auto rickshaw and asked the passengers to walk. With the agitators hitting the streets of Mumbai, Navi Mumbai and Thane, taxi and auto rickshaw drivers were afraid to bring their vehicles out on the roads. The hardest hit were commuters who depend on private cab aggregators such as Ola and Uber, as many drivers stayed off the road and there was surge pricing throughout the morning peak hours. Those traveling to the airport had a difficult time finding a cab, leading to fears of missing their flight. An official from Ola placed at the airport told Midday that several of his drivers from Thane and Navi Mumbai were unable to make it, and some were late due to incidents at Kandivali and Jogeshwari. A representative of Uber said that cabbies were refusing to drive to Thane and Navi Mumbai in the morning and early afternoon hours. Even my drivers have been unable to make it, said Manoj Gogale from Viora Cabs. While Ola did not wish to comment, Uber said there had been some reports of some cars getting damaged. Schools and colleges unaffected. No holiday was declared by the government, but a few schools decided to either send children home early or cancel the second session. Due to traveling issues, there was low attendance of teachers but not so much with student attendance. Children were sent home early only if parents arrived to take them. There was some confusion over a tweet with a fake warning from State Education Minister Vinod Tawade, but his office soon clarified that it was a hoax. Empty roads. Mumbai cars left their homes early on Wednesday morning to get to work on time, and many were surprised by how empty the roads were in the morning. Presh Ingle, a resident of Andheri, said, "I travel to Goregaon for work, and because of the metro construction, I have to battle in traffic for an hour. But the band kept a lot of traffic away, and I reached work early." Amani Joshi, a student from Kerala, said, "While I was driving to Madunga from Kerala, the roads were deserted and shops shut." This did scare me a bit, but the police presence made me feel protected. Also read, Mumbai Bandh, protesters turned violent, bus vandalized, traffic disrupted. Catch up on all the latest crime, national, international and happy news here. Also download the new Midday Android and iOS apps to get latest updates.